Hello, wherever you are. My name is Ololi Godwin, and welcome back to Emoji Economics. Alright, so our topic for today is differentiation with combination of rules. Differentiation with combination of rules. So far, so good. We've spoken about, we started with calculus, that was the first class. Then we moved on to the product rule, the quotient rule, the generalized power function rule. I think those are the three rules. Then here we are with questions that will be requiring us to combine any two or more of these rules in attempting a question. So I have two questions on the board. The first is y equals 3x whatever. Then b is the same thing, so something like it. So how do we find a first differential? How do we differentiate this? Now, I think I've mentioned it before that you could be asked to find, you could be asked to differentiate a function like 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, all of that. So it depends on the question in front of you. The processes are the same, so it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Now let's find the first differential of the following. So we have this and we have this. The first thing is, looking at this, there are two things involved. First, we have a numerator and a denominator, which is telling us that we have to apply which rule? Okay, guess right, quotient rule. So you have to use the quotient rule. But then the numerator rather is a product. The numerator happens to be a product, which means we have to use the product rule as well. So to attend this particular question, we need the understanding of, we need to apply what we understood about the product rule as well as the quotient rule. Now, what I will just do is, please note this carefully. So I'll say, I'll call the whole of this. This is v. Okay, let me just rewrite it. So this is a. So y equals 3x, 2x minus 1, then divided by 5x minus 2. So I'll call the whole of this capital V. And I'll call the whole of this. Capital U. Alright, so capital U equals 3x into brackets 2x minus 1. Alright, then how do we differentiate quotient basically? How do we differentiate using the quotient rule? To find dy dx using the quotient rule, it is v du, let me just make it capital U this time around, v du dx minus u, capital U, then capital V, dv, capital X to capital X, dx, then everything over capital V squared. And let's leave it that way, everything over capital V squared. So we have V, then we have U. U is all of this. But then how do we find the U dx? So this is U, right? So we want to find the U dx. Now, which means we want to differentiate this, right? And that means we want to differentiate this product. So what I just use, I call this small letter U, I call this small letter V, because in order to differentiate a product, so the formula for a product is going to be, let me call this the U dx. So that's going to be U. So I call it small u, small v dv dx plus small v du dx. Yeah. So this is my small u and this is my small v. So what we have there, they are the big u's and the big v's. Alright, so what we have to do is to differentiate this first. And that is going to give us, what is u? U is 3x, right? So that will give us 3x. Alright, into bracket. What is dv dx? This is v. V is 5x minus 2. So dv dx is going to give us 5. So if you've been following the classes before now, this shouldn't be a big deal at all. Then plus, what is v? V is 5x minus this. I'm talking about the small v. This one. Oh no, rather. I'm sorry. So we have u is 3x into bracket. No. So we have 3x into bracket dv dx. So since it's our small v, right, dv dx here is going to be 2. Alright, it's going to be 2. Then plus, what is v? V here is 2x minus 1. Then we open another bracket. What is du dx? Du, that's the small u dx. So if this is the small u 3x, so the small u dx is going to give us 3. So this is 3. Alright, 3x times 2 is going to give us 6x. Then plus 2x times 3 is 6x. Alright, then minus 1 times this is minus 1. So we are having 6x plus 6x minus 1, and this is going to give us 12x minus 1. So the capital U dx is 12x minus 1. That is when we cannot come back to this formula. Now the capital V square, remember that this is a capital V, right? So V squared, capital V squared now is going to give us 5 5x minus 2 then square. 5x minus 2 then square. Okay, so how do we go about that? We then apply to find dy dx now, dy dx. To find dy dx, so we then apply this general rule. So capital V, which is 5x minus 2. So we have 5x minus 2. Alright, capital V, then du dx, which is this 12x minus 1, 12x minus 1. Then minus, what is the capital U? Capital U is 3x. I can just open a bracket for that. 3x into bracket 2x minus 1, 2x minus 1. Then dv dx, which is this is capital V, so dv dx is going to give me 5. So into bracket 5. So let me just close all this way. Then we divide through by v squared, which is 5x minus 2 squared. Alright, so we then start to open up the bracket. So 5x multiplied by 12x will give us 60x squared. So we have 60x squared. Then 5x multiplied by minus 1, so that's minus 5x. Minus 2 times 12x, that's minus 24x. Minus 2 times minus 1 is plus 2. We can just close that to be safe. Then minus, so let's just say 3x multiplied by 2x, that will give us 6x squared. Minus 3x multiplied by 1, that will give us 3x. And everything multiplied by 5. So we close that. And everything divided by, let me just write v squared. Okay, no, let me write the whole thing. 5x minus 2 then square. So when we open up the bracket, so we have 60x squared. So 60x squared. Alright. Minus 5x minus 24x, that will give us minus 29x. Minus 29 minus, is it 5 or 15? Okay, is it 5? dy dx. Okay, anyway, minus 5x, that's going to give us minus 29x. I'm trying to check something here. Minus 29x. Okay, so we had, is it 7x minus 1? Also, I was thinking about it. So 3, I'm sorry for that. So 3 multiplied by 12 is 6x. 3 multiplied by minus 1 is minus 3. I'm sorry for that. So this is 12x minus 3. This is 12x minus 3. Alright, so 5x multiplied by 12x, that's 5x multiplied by this, that's minus 15x. Then minus 2 times this is still this, minus 2 times this is plus 6. So I think we are good to go now. Now 60x squared, so I'm not 60x squared minus 15x minus 24x, that's going to give us minus 39x. So we have minus 39x, minus 39x, then plus 6. Okay, then minus, open this bracket, 6x squared multiplied by 5, that's 30x squared. Then minus 3x multiplied by 5, that's minus 15x, if that's correct. Minus 3x, that's minus 15x. Okay, then everything will be divided. Everything will be divided by v squared, which is 5. Capital V now minus 2 then squared. Alright, so how do we continue with this? So we have 60x squared minus 39x plus 6 minus times this is minus 30x squared minus times minus 15x is plus 15x. So everything is divided by 5x minus 2 squared. Okay, so 60x squared minus 30x, so we have x squared here. 60x squared minus 30x squared, that will give us 30x squared. Minus 39x plus 15x, that will give us minus 24x, then plus 6. Alright, then we divide through by 5x minus 2 squared. So this is the answer. Okay, so when we find the first derivative, this is what the answer is going to be. So if we were to look for the second derivative, then you differentiate this answer. So when you differentiate this answer, whatever you get will be the second derivative. If it were the third derivative, then you'll be differentiating the answer that you get after differentiating this, the second. After differentiating this, so whatever answer you get, so you are going to differentiate that on and on and on. Alright, so how do we go about B? So I'm not going to solve this. because I'll just kind of guide you. So B is To solve this, we have y equals 3x minus 4, then 5x plus 1 divided by 2x plus 7, and technically this is just saying that y equals 3x minus 4, 5x plus 1 divided by 2x plus 7. So which brings us back to something like this. So I don't think that is a big deal. So I think you should just solve that so I just think you should solve that as an exercise. Then you add this. I think there's one assignment that I want to add. So you add this assignment. So we have B and then we have C as well. So solve this and solve this. Solve C. C says y equals 5x. I'm trying to get to the correct question. So y equals, should I give you this? Okay, we did something like this and something like this. Let me just give you y equals 9x squared minus 2, then into bracket 7x plus 3, then everything divided by 5x. Okay, so you have these two exercises to train yourself. Okay, as a guide, let me just give you the answer to y as a guide. So the answer here should be y equals 3x minus 4, 3x minus 4, then 5x plus 1. So where's the question? 3x minus 4, 5x plus 1. So your final answer here should be, let me just give you a hint, 30x squared plus 210x minus 111. So everything divided by 2x plus 7 squared. So that is what the answer to question B is going to give you. Then question C, I'm not solving that at all. So I've given you a guide. When you solve this, just go through the normal processes. This is already a product, so you apply a product to deal with that. This is 2x plus 7. Alright, and this is already a product as well, so apply the product to and deal with that. Okay, so that's about that in this particular video. So in the next video we'll continue with our discussion on calculus on differentiation, and I'll be solving one or two questions that we're using rules that are different from this combination. So we'll be talking about one or two questions that will be but we'll be applying two or more rules that are not necessarily, if they are like what we've done in this class, then what's the point of repetition? Okay, so I'll just have questions that will deal with two or more different rules of differentiation. You have to find first differential of whatever function that we are going to be treating by then. So thank you very much for seeing this video. If you like it, please click on the like button, share it with your friends, click on the subscribe button as well. So you are going to find a bell unless you are coming from Facebook. And if you are coming from Facebook, please pause this video. When you are done, go to YouTube, then type Energy Economics on YouTube. Subscribe, it is very free. You see a bell, turn on that bell to notify you of our new classes. Thank you once again, and see you in the next video. Hope you enjoyed the video you just saw. If you want more of our videos, please make sure you subscribe to the channel and click on the notification bell. Now there is a way to enjoy, to make the best of our YouTube channel, which is to go to the playlist section of every video or of every topic. So what you have to do is just type Emoji Economics on YouTube. When the page displays, make sure you subscribe. A bell button appears immediately, so you click on that bell button. Then go to the playlist section. So you are going to see videos, playlists, description, and all of that. So just go to the playlist section, and whatever topic you are looking for, look for the playlist and click on the video. Now our playlists have the classes arranged in a very chronological manner. So if you want to see a class on ISLM, so it starts from the beginning, the simple ones to the difficult to the complex ones. So if you want to see a video on, let's say, elasticity of demand, so you start from what is price elasticity, so from there then to the basic ones, and on and on. So I'm just telling you that in case you really want to make the best of this YouTube channel. And there's also one thing that I want to add, which is that our YouTube classes may not be enough for you. You may want a regular interaction with the tutors and all of that. So what you just have to do is to check the description of the video. You are going to find a WhatsApp link. So but before you do that, I really have to tell you that clicking that link is going to lead you to one of our schools. It's going to lead to some of our schools. So we have MOG School of Economics, on WhatsApp, and we make use of our YouTube channel to run the groups. So the classes are paid for, so you're meant to pay for them. So to join our econometry school, so that is 2,500 naira per month, and to join our microeconomics or macroeconomics schools, so that is 2,000 naira per month. We also have we don't have classes, or we don't have schools of mathematical economics, because microeconomics has its mathematical aspects as well as macroeconomics. So the mathematical aspect of macroeconomics is treated in the macroeconomics school, and the mathematical aspect of microeconomics is treated with the microeconomics school as well. So I'll see you next time. Thank you very much for watching.